Hey there, I'm Mr. Know-It-All, the lead swing trading analyst trader at Swing Trade Pros, the #1 swing trading and bot community in the world. And I genuinely want to help you make your mark in the thrilling world of swing trading cryptocurrency. I've been trading since 2017 and I've taught myself many different trading strategies, patterns. I'm known for the falling wedge pattern, as you guys might know. I've dedicated my life to mastering these types of structures and patterns, and now my goal is to impact the lives of 1 million of you. You heard that right. My goal is to impact 1 million people this full cycle. Let that be you. Cryptocurrency markets can be a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. But through swing trading, I've discovered a strategy that can truly make a difference. I've poured countless hours to studying the intricacies of wedge patterns, rising wedge patterns, you name it, and it has become my area of expertise. Here's the thing. I genuinely want to see you thrive in this market. That's why I've made it my mission to impact 1 million of you. I want to provide you with the tools, insight, and support you need to navigate this exciting but challenging landscape. Swing trading is not just about technical analysis, it's about understanding market psychology and developing disciplined risk management strategies. I'll be there to guide you step by step as we identify different types of patterns and structures and seize profitable opportunities. Together, we'll build your confidence in trading skills, ensuring you're well prepared to face the twists and turns of swing trading. Believe me when I say that I genuinely care about your success. That's why I'm inviting you to join me, Mr. Know-It-All, on this transformative journey. Let's make the most of this full cycle and work towards your financial freedom together. You'll find all my links in my bio. Reach out and let's dive into this world of swing trading. I'm here to support you and your family and guide you every step of the way because your success matters to me. Together, let's make a real impact and achieve trading success.
All right, welcome back, traders. This is Know-It-All here. I wanted to give you guys some insight as to what's really brewing in this market. We got some crazy things to talk about here. Total 3 chart, some important altcoins to watch out for. And guys, it's not a time to be a bear in this market. We've seen a significant pullback. Bitcoin's going sideways. It looks like Bitcoin captured some support here at 60.8K. We're going to go through that and also give you guys some further insight as to what assets that I'm going to be looking out for in this coming bull run. If you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. Make sure you guys smash it up, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the chart. All right, so we have the total 3 chart here, which is everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I want to give you guys a bit of a rundown as to what I'm really seeing brewing here. All right, as we can see, the altcoin market got a significant pullback here. All right, if we take our price tool, we can see that we had a drawdown of about 30% in altcoins, some more, some less. This is just the overall. This is just the overall chart, right? So you can see this was our bear market bottom. You know, we're doing similar things like we did last cycle as well. If you look carefully, right? So these were our bear market bottoms here, and this was our range low. And this was our range low. You can see that the accumulation was roughly around the same type of regions, okay? It looks very similar to what the last cycle was like. But I think that this cycle is going to be a bit more explosive than what we saw coming up here. And the reason why that is, I'm going to get to that here in a second. And so we can see here that we're actually holding this base of support right here. And we're contained between this range right now. But if you look carefully as to what's really happening, okay, on this chart, we can draw a trend line. This is our uptrend, right? We've hit some important wicks. You can see the wick here, all right? You see this big wick here? This is buying pressure coming in, and we're kind of just consolidating, going sideways here right now on the weekly chart. But what I think ultimately will happen is we'll maybe go sideways a bit longer. We might even come back into this trend line to continue to consolidate for another maybe a few weeks. All right, and once we make contact with this trend line, I think it's going to be off to the races. And I think that that's going to happen sometime in the middle of June. All right, and that's why it's very important that you guys are paying attention to the altcoins that you like, because they are probably at their cycle bottoms right now. And yeah, so let's look at some oscillators here to kind of get an idea of why we think that. All right, so the weekly here, we did get a true strength index cross down, but it looks like we're about done with this movement because we can see now on the daily we've now crossed back up. All right, and the daily here is showing us that we're sitting towards the daily bottom Bollinger Band. It looks like we're going into a squeeze. Great. And our RSI, you can see, is rounding out. We're above the signal line on the RSI. It looks like, we're still teetering between, neutral and bullish control zone on the daily time frame. Again, consolidation, right? But a bullish consolidation. It's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing something like this right now, where we're very close to actually potentially having a break on this range here. But what could very well happen is another rejection or something, and we come back down and we just consolidate some more. All right. And I'm not like getting like super bullish right this very moment. What I'm saying is this is the time to be accumulating. Remember, this is not financial advice, just something I'm seeing on a chart. And the chart here is depicting something that could be brewing in this market. And so like, where is the total 3 market going to really go, right? You guys are all probably thinking, hey, well, can I like 50x my money? You probably could if you find the right asset. If you're sticking to like the majors, maybe 50x is not there, but maybe like a 10x or a 5x on some of the majors, or maybe more. It just depends on what major you're talking about. And so if we extrapolate something similar that we did here, this was a 900% move after it broke. And I would argue that we're like right here on the chart. We're like right here. Okay, we're at the 172. If we were to be comparing these charts accurately, we're like right here. We had this drawdown right here. We retested, and then it was gone. And we had this drawdown right here. We retested, and what's next. It's gone, right? And so don't miss this opportunity to rebuy some of your favorite altcoins. A lot of them are showing signs of bottoming. And we're going to just go through a few of them here while I have you guys on watching the content. All right. Moon River was one of the ones that I was really looking at, as this one was really set up nicely. Check this out. So this to me looks really, really interesting. I mean, guys, Moon River is one of those assets that isn't getting a lot of attention right now. It's a layer 1 EVM compatible chain that is built off Kusama, and that's another asset that's also not getting attention right now. So folks aren't really paying attention to it. But I think with its channel that it's in, okay, and you can clearly see that this demand line right here is being respected in regard. Look at the candle that it's putting in right now. It's up 15% today. This is a weekly time frame. Look at your weekly stochastic RSI. Your weekly stochastic RSI just crossed back up. Now, we didn't get the buy signal. The buy signal will come in at 20, but it's implying that we're going to get a major swing up on this asset. All right, and that major swing up could be this major breakout. All right, and so that could be a major movement, right? Because that would be a channel breakout, right? You can really see this really well if you draw a parallel channel. And man, if you break this channel, you're looking at a swing target of potentially $400 in the next 6 months to a year. Okay, and that's a significant ROI if it does something like that. Now, there's no guarantee of it going back to its all-time high, but if you looked carefully at what this thing has done in the past, this candle right here was like from like, I don't know, $6 to $45 in 1 week. So just imagine when buying pressure comes in, what's going to happen? We could see something similar. We could see a jump to like $170, something crazy, or at least back up to this resistance area here, okay, which is back to $45. But if you end up claiming $45 and using this area as support and maybe even dip back down to 30 or something after an impulse, I mean, there's not really a lot of resistance on this chart. There's not a lot of trading action here. It makes sense that it got caught right here because, like, man, you did a major move. Just Moon River. I'm not like trying to shill this coin, but it looks really good. There's plenty of other coins that look really great right now. Let's go through some of them. Live Peer Token is actually a really, really good setup on this chart. This is they have really good tokenomics. It's an OG type of coin. Again, you guys will have to do your own research on this project, but to me, this was one of the first coins to really break out in August of 2023. So one of the early alts to break out. We had a falling wedge breakout. It ran all the way to the 618 and tagged back down to about $10 off this retrace. And if you guys look what it's doing right now, it just looks very, 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 very powerful. This looks to me like a major cup with handle structure, and we're probably going to get, this thing is probably going to get back up to 66 bucks in time here the next few months. And there is a chance that this thing can go into price discovery later on because of how this chart is brewing right now. Again, similarly with Moon River, the weekly stochastics are just crossing back up. That is something you really want to pay attention to on a lot of these altcoins. I think we're about to go into a crazy altcoin season, and I'm going to show you guys why I think that. We're going to look at Bitcoin dominance here. Bitcoin dominance here is still trending up for now, very, very slight amount. But if you start looking at this daily chart, you can kind of see that, hey, is this a rising wedge pattern? It is brewing into a rising wedge pattern. We don't have confirmation just yet, but it is starting to show signs of potentially to break to the downside. All right, you can see right now it's looks like it's rejecting the 55% region, making a lower high. And if you make a lower high here, then you can potentially roll back down to 54% while the altcoins can start outperforming Bitcoin. All right, and so this is something I'm really watching, paying attention to, because I do think we are going to see beginning stages of an altcoin brew. All right, and if we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that we did get this sell signal come in. We are at the bullish control line here, the bullish control zone line for the stochastics. But if we look at like the 2-week, this looks like it's about to roll over on momentum. If we go to the monthly chart, we're at the top. So in the next few months, when this starts to cross down, like it did here in September of 2019, we didn't get a monthly stochastic cross down here since September of 2019, guys. You hear me? September of 2019. That was this cross down right here. Okay, it started to cross down here. And if you bought altcoins here back in 2019, man, you made a lot of effing money. So it's probably going to do something similar where it starts to do this, it makes a retest, maybe does this, and then we're going to probably come back down to the range low. And that'll be the end of the altcoin season. It'll probably also be the end of the bull run. So I think it's going to do something like that. And we're also starting to show signs on the monthly time frame of bearish divergence. Okay. And I think that, I mean, I guess technically it's not bearish divergence because you are making lower lows on price, but the RSI is making a higher high with lower levels of positive momentum. So you're actually showing the bearish divergence here on the RSI. All right. And if you look at the squeeze indicator, it's also starting to show signs of maybe a tick down. There's no squeeze here. There isn't anything powerful setting up here on the monthly time frame. It looks like it's ready to potentially start its momentum wave down. And that is really the key factor. You probably want to be in some altcoins right now. I'm not saying owning Bitcoin's bad, but I think what you could potentially look for is more gains in the altcoin market and then roll profits back into Bitcoin. I think that's going to be a good play. All right, so we covered Live Peer Token, we covered Moon River. We can cover, I honestly really do want to cover some of these Pulse Chain assets because these things look crazy. All right, Pulse Chain itself, full disclosure, I have a big position in this. I picked up a position here the other day, and I'm about to show you why. All right, I was looking at the 3-day RSI, and it's oversold. It has never been this oversold before unless you bought here back in August of 2023. So we're back down at those relative strength levels. And typically when you go back to those levels, it's usually a good area to buy. So like if it was oversold and you started buying anywhere in this region here or was oversold, I mean, just look at the chart. It might take some time to build up its strength again, and that's fine. I can be in this swing trade for a while, right? So this, if you bought anywhere in this range, this 3.8 to 3.5 region, and you just rode it out until it became overbought, even if you just sold it here, that was a 350% move, trading a 3-day oversold RSI. And well, what do we have brewing here? The infamous falling wedge pattern that's brewing. It hasn't broke yet, but it looks like it's ready to almost do that. And if you go to the daily time frame, you can see, well, this could be potentially a double bottom. So this to me looks like it's ready to start making movements. We can already see Hex, which is another Pulse Chain asset that looks like it's bottoming out. You can see the range low being respected. And also it's giving you a clue the weekly stochastic RSI is crossing up. And so, a big momentum wave is coming. And if all these bigger assets on Pulse Chain are going to rally, well, you can only imagine what the smaller cap altcoins on Pulse Chain are going to do. All right. So Pulse Chain is looking good. Some of these other layer ones are looking good. Layer twos, some of these layer twos are looking good. Let's see what else we got. I just aped into this coin called XSwap. It's a low cap cross-chain protocol swap. It's powered by Chainlink CCIP. So they're actually an incubated project through Chainlink. This is it's got first mover advantage. It's on Base. I think this is going to be a big project. Again, there isn't a lot of data on this one. I did take a big risk on it because I think that it's going to have some legs. It's a $9 million market cap today, guys. So, do your own research on this stuff. I do think this is going to be a pretty solid pick. All right. It is possible we're going to see this thing pull back a little bit, right? The shorter time scale is showing some signs of weakness here. And, what could end up really happening is we pull back to like 15 cents. We hold the range low, and then we go again, make a double bottom. I was looking at that, but something to pay attention to is that, all your DEX plays, all your AI coins, we can cover maybe some of that. Let's see. Your Thetas, your AIOZ, your Ocean. I covered live peer token, Node AI. GLQ is one I wanted to look at. GLQ. All right. This one is an AI GraphLink. This one's an AI coin. And I think that this one also, look what kind of run this thing went on. Take a look. This thing bottomed out here in November of 22. It started making its move in January. It did a 13,000% move. That's crazy. So yeah, waiting for this thing to pull back. It's 8 cents. This looks like a massive, massive bull flag forming here on this chart. All right. Again, I don't own this position yet, or I'm not in this position yet, but this thing looks really, really good. GLQ GraphLink chain it's only a $30 million market cap. Okay. It's only a $30 million market cap today. So you can only imagine what this thing might do in this AI driven hype cycle. This thing is probably going to do some crazy numbers with like probably hundreds of millions of dollars of market cap. All right. The next major fib extension here is almost $1. That's like what, a 10x from here, 20x from here. That's probably where it could get to be honest. So that looks pretty good. Well, that's all I have for this video. It's already a very long video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying throughout this entire video. Make sure you guys check out the STP Discord. Check out the alert service. We're calling out some crazy, crazy movements on some of these coins. Make sure you guys take advantage of it, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Hey everyone, you've landed on the Swing Trade Pros website here. My name is Mr. Know-It-All. I've been an active swing trader for over 7 years. I want to welcome you guys all to the community here. My goal is to change 1 million people's lives with swing trading and trading profitably. This is a skill set you can learn here with the service. Go check out the testimonials in Discord. You can see lots of folks talking about the service and how the trade calls are super, super profitable. You can check Profit Gains channel. I think we've amassed around $150,000 worth of profits in the last year posted in the Profits Gains channel just from other users and traders in the community. I'd like all of you guys to check out the 14-day free trial. A coupon code will be pinned in the comment section below this video, so check it out. And we'll take you through 14-day free trial process here. You come down to the website, save 44%, and claim your 14-day free trial. Click on that. And that will take you to the Swing Trade Pros website where you can click sign up now. And after your 14-day free trial is up, on the 15th day, you will get billed, full disclosure of that. And I appreciate you guys all joining the community. It will change your lives. Give it a chance. A lot of these swing trades can take months. One of our biggest trades of the year last year was INJ. We took an entry at $1.60, and well, that asset's trading over $35 today. So that was one of the banger trades that I pointed out. My strongest pattern that I trade that I'm known for is the falling wedge. I call it the falling node wedge pattern. Lots of divergence on these charts, and that's what makes these patterns really play out. And you guys are going to be able to really learn that in the service and I really hope you enjoy it.